What's up? We live. This is Get Smackz, episode 5. Got that static going for real. I don't know who's doing. Yeah, it was you.
It was me.
It was you. Episode 5, Get Smackz. Episode 5, Get Smackz. We live, and it is special guest HLG in the building. What's up, y'all?
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
What's going on with y'all?
This is powered by Empowered Legends Inspired, the Artist Collective. I'm that 2% nonprofit. This is Royal Lane Studios. Shout out to Biz behind the camera today, as always, holding it down.
Shout out Biz.
What's up, y'all? All right, so we about to start this off. We about to go around and do introductions. So let's start with you. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, and a fun fact.
All right, so I'm HLG Ray. So I'm 31 years old from Fort Worth, Texas. What I do is I do a lot of things except for rap. I'm not a good rapper. I'm not one of them people.
Know your talent.
I make some funny content. I'm more one of the level-headed people around here. And a funny thing about myself is shit, I ain't tall. I look tall on camera, but I'm not.
Hey, that's true.
So your fun fact is that you're the realest one around here. What'd you say your fun fact was?
Hold on, the realest.
No, I said the most level-headed.
Hey.
I'll put it that way. I won't say.
No, that's not very.
I mean, I am the realest one around here, but I mean, we all equally real. I ain't gonna sit here and shortchange nobody about it. But
I love how you thought it was a dating profile, y'all. He said he's 31.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard with it.
Yeah, let me know.
Check in for my boy Ray.
Right. What's up, Ray? Okay. So what's up? All right. So let's go to you. What? Tell us the same thing.
What's up, y'all? I'm CP from San Diego, California way. You feel me? What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Who are you? What you do?
Yeah.
Fun fact.
HLG CP in the building from San Diego. What I do is I'm a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur Negro as well. And a fun fact about me is I have gray hair since I was 4, and it's hereditary. It's that wisdom. But that's it. Enough about me.
I don't know, cause when I met you, I didn't think it was as gray. Were you dyeing it?
Nah, it actually no.
It looks grayer. It looks grayer.
No. Probably because there's all this light. It wasn't a lot of light last year. It was in like a lot of dark settings and shit like that. So, but it's always been this gray for sure.
Okay.
I'm getting my wisdom stripes up. We up.
All right, what's up?
Got you. All right, y'all. So let me get situated first. All right, my name is Marcus. Everybody call me Marks though. I do real estate, flip houses, wholesale, and I'm gonna be real quick. Fun. What you say? Fun fact. You said fun fact.
Where are you from?
From Waco, Texas.
What's up?
254 on the map. But fun fact is I started flipping real estate using no money, and this ain't no pitch. I ain't pitching nobody on nothing. I started with $0. My credit was shit, 400. But fun fact.
Okay, that's dope. What's up? All right, what's up?
All right. It's Panic. That's my name. That's what I go by. I do music. I'm born in Norfolk, Virginia. Fun fact, I like to eat snacks at night. That's really it.
Damn, that's real.
I can't stop snacking at night. That's my problem. I'm trying to lose weight. And it's been like a thing.
What's your go-to snack?
I don't know. Whatever. I'll just be smoking.
Sweet, sour, savory.
He said whatever.
Whatever. Just raid the refrigerator. You see it. Get
Just
it.
raiding the refrigerator.
Oh, hold on. I introduced my boy Griff too. This
It's
a long time HLG real right here.
Yeah, for real. Gotta get my guy.
All right, how's it going? I'm Griff. I'm one of the guest appearances in the HLG community.
Yeah.
Born originally in Germany, moved to Texas when I was like 3. Waco, Texas, 254 on the map again. Fun fact about me, I'm probably the most experienced party goer out of the group.
Hey Chuck, that man birded.
Challenge.
The most experienced party goer out of the group. Okay, that's lit. Okay, so you said content creator, not a rapper. Content creator.
Not a rapper. But I could rap, by the way. But I'm not a rapper.
You said real estate flipper.
Real estate all day.
Okay, and what do you do?
Okay, look. I do so much. This shit is crazy. I shoot videos, direct videos, edit videos. I produce. I also make my own music. And then I also do real estate on the side with Marks. So I do a lot.
Rap?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you're a rapper. Okay. What about you? Because I didn't catch what you do besides go to parties.
Yeah.
Well, I don't party anymore, but nowadays I work for this shipping company. I'm one of the supervisors, and
Okay.
there's really nothing major, but I am trying to focus on like a professional training situation.
Okay, like gym.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
at the gym? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
But I want to train like higher level athletes, not
Okay.
just the Rudy Poots.
So what? So what experience
a
do you
coach
have
right
that
there.
would make higher level athletes acclimate towards like come towards you?
I'm very knowledgeable in nutrition and like most football drills. I do a lot of weightlifting. I have a lot of workouts that I give out to people if they need them. Got like a little 5-day program right now that I have set up, but that's just a little 2.0 deal.
Okay, that's a bet. Okay, so who came up with the name HLG?
Actually, Ray came up with the name. However, the origin story of that. So Ray came up with the initials of HLG, but we all had our own version of what we thought it meant, and we couldn't come up with a fucking.
What the acronym stands for?
No, it wasn't that. So, for example, what's today? Tuesday? Thursday?
Thursday.
Like HLG to me right now means Honorary League of Gentlemen, because at our point in life, in our career, I feel like the shit we're doing is honorary. We're in the league of our own, and we always dress like gentlemen, as you're supposed to as a man. You feel me? But whenever we first came up with it, I wanted it to be High Life Gamers because I like to smoke and I like the game. I forgot what his version of it was. I forgot what his version of it was.
Pretty much the same thing.
But
it was
we all
pretty much
couldn't
the whole
agree
game
on the
thing.
name, so we said, let's just keep the name, at least the initials of HLG, and it can mean whatever anybody wanted to mean, so fuck it.
And Marcus kind of wanted to hit pretty much the clothing line portion of it. So that was his
Yep,
little
yep.
brand
So
new.
I came up with a High Life Group just to kind of piggyback off what he said, but I kind of wanted it to be like a brand type of deal, clothing brand. So watch out for that because that's still coming.
Drop date to be announced.
Yeah, to be
Well,
announced.
Now, to be honest, you guys, let me just let you guys know right now. We've been talking about a clothing line for like fucking 10 years, okay? So here's the deal, Pickle.
You said 10 years. Y'all made this name 10 years ago?
Yeah, so HOG
Yeah.
actually started back in 2013.
Yeah.
That's when we
okay.
first started. So it was initially supposed to be a clothing line first.
Okay.
But,
And they still haven't dropped 10 years later.
well, here's the deal, though. We was like, well, who's going to buy our clothes? And I was like, okay, well, let's do parties. We can do parties, and at the parties, whenever we get more popular or whatever, we can drop the clothing line. But then another question rose of, well, who the fuck is going to come to our parties? And I was like, okay, well, let's do YouTube. We can make YouTube videos, hopefully build a little stature of that, and then throw parties based off the people who watch our content in the city. And then from the parties, if we get big enough, we can drop a clothing line.
Okay.
So we end up doing YouTube. We'll get into this a little bit later. My nigga went to the Air Force, so he wasn't really able to like participate in the videos like that. So we did the videos, and the videos became successful at the time. We was able to transition to the parties, and then the parties, we was able to drop a clothing line, which we did. What was it? 2013, 2014?
I think it was like
Wasn't too long
20,
ago.
2014,
2014?
2015 is where we had
Yeah,
like
so
the
about
shirts
a
and
year
stuff going.
after we kicked off the YouTube and parties or whatever, we started doing the clothing line, and then we realized the success we was getting from the YouTube and the parties, and was like, we could actually turn this into
So
a
let me
business.
ask you. So you said y'all always dress, you know what I'm saying, gentlemen, fashionably, whatever. And so is the clothing line going to be like that vibe of clothing, or is it just like kind of lame T-shirts? Or
Like I said, we've been talking about this for like 10 years.
what's your
so,
goal? Like,
that's a great question because actually now that I got more knowledge on the whole content creation and stuff, and getting more people on the team, so we can actually put people in positions to focus on certain aspects of it. Like me and Ray will focus on the content creation, Mark's will focus on the real estate and like the clothing line and stuff. Josh will focus on Panic. That's my brother Josh, so I'm gonna call him Josh for y'all, by the way. Yeah, government name, my bad. But and Josh will, focus on the music and all that.
Said it again.
But as far as the clothing and the dressing, I don't know, but that's actually a really
Yeah.
good,
Yeah,
good
that's-
idea.
I mean,
so I'm
'cause,
actually
like-
glad you said that.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing like the whole street clothing thing right now.
Right.
Anyways, not a lot. Too many people are like out here like dressing up, suited up and all that other stuff. So I mean, the lower level would be like pretty much just streetwear. You know, t-shirts, jackets, all that type of stuff. Letterman's, all that type of jazz. If you talking about like this type of stuff,
I didn't know if it was like, because I've seen clothing lines like very rarely, but there's a clothing line that I've seen that has like really nice polo shirts with like the logo, you know what I'm saying, like tennis, you know, type of style and stuff like that. So that's why I was asking, since y'all about like high style dressing, if it would just like match that, or if it was a totally different vibe.
I think like once you go up into like superstar status, you can start doing stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie to you, if we start putting HLG or we come up with a design and just stick it on a shirt, that's, some people might just look at that like, oh, like you got on some USPA or something. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna really respect it at the beginning. So you gonna be sitting there with like some dry collar shirts. Ain't nobody gonna be buying them and stuff like that. And like I said, pretty much all you see around is like, anybody watch our content, you know, they gonna be wearing like street clothes and stuff like that. So
I just asked because I know like self-branding is like really important, especially like to differentiate yourself from y'all's brand compared to like other people's brands. So if y'all are dressing like you come today and you created your clothing line, that's why I was asking like if it would be something that y'all would wear today. Like it would be something y'all would feel comfortable wearing in your normal day.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Because I feel like if you drop pictures and you're in like a really fresh outfit like this, but it's branded by y'all, you know what I'm saying? People would be more likely to tap in than into some streetwear that they don't really see you in, and then they're like, oh, what is this? Like it still might be just like a Ross t-shirt, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
I love Ross.
Question. I do too, but like my clothing line is streetwear. You know what I'm saying? This hat, this shirts, everything. So like I always am big on like every brand needs to self-brand. No free merch. No free beats.
I thought we was locked in. I thought we was twinning.
No, just give you a hard time.
We're not locked in, man. We're not for lifers.
Anyway, so that's why I was asking from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it something that y'all would wear in your photos and stuff like that? Because I see your photos are not normally streetwear, so that's why I was asking that question.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, it's more of a. I look at it as like diversifying, right? So the way I look at it, since I'm in real estate now, I got tattoos. I don't know if people can see them. When I first started getting tattoos, I stopped at the elbow because I thought to get a corporate job, I couldn't go past, you know what I'm saying, because nobody's really going to hire me like that.
Right.
So the way I think about it is we diversify. So we dress like this, but we have street clothes. Whenever I'm working on real estate, I don't go like this. You know, the contractors, I don't want to say they won't respect me, but they'll look at me like, who is this kid telling me what to do? So when I'm on the job site, I'm dressed accordingly. I work out. I plan on doing something with him in the fitness world. So fitness clothes, street clothes, and, you know, like you said, we always got to stay fresh. So it's probably going to be, if we really come out with something, we kind of just settle on something, it's going to be a wide variety of everything. It's kind of how I look at it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I was just curious from the self-branding perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I met y'all a year ago.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already been a year. That's crazy.
Right? That's crazy. A whole 365
DreamCon weekend 2022.
How's life been for you for the past year?
That was my question. Like,
oh, my bad.
So what I was gonna say was,
I normally used to.
No, you good. So what I was gonna say was, I feel like all of us, like, you know what I'm saying, over that year have really turned up. Like I feel like everything I've seen y'all doing has been grinding, elevation. You know, I've definitely been grinding, trying to elevate as well. So what do you feel like, what main goals have each of y'all accomplished in the last year that you're kind of like proud of yourself for?
I'm not gonna lie. Within the past year, I've dropped about 2 videos that hit 1 million apiece. So over the past year, it's been about 2 million views, 2.7 million views, and I've gained like 4,000 subscribers since last year. I was at 10,000 before I got here, but I'm sure it's gonna go back to 10K. So, by the way, follow me on Instagram at HLG_CPK to give me the 10K back, or give me that 10K back. Anywho, but yeah, so I've accomplished a lot. I finally got brand deals on the table, millions of views on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So that's a personal accomplishment for me. And yeah, being able to branch out, reach out to brands, and just overall expand the whole HLG brand from really what we wanted to do originally, which is supposed to be the clothing line, but then I ended up really liking the YouTube aspect of it. So I'm really like full-fledged into like the whole video creation thing, but that's my biggest accomplishment.
Okay, Ray. So I saw you were in Germany earlier this year, right? Like
yeah,
you went
so
over there?
I'm still stationed there right now.
Okay.
So I didn't really mention that earlier, but he did about me being in the Air Force. So
Thank you for your service. Shout out to all the people in
it's
the
so,
service.
It's so weird. It's so weird when people
Salute.
say that. I don't even know what to say.
I feel bad if I don't say it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to.
Put your hands down.
I don't want to be like Kobe. Be
Regular
like,
citizen.
you welcome. And then do all that. But like, yeah. So I'm still active duty right now. So basically, my accomplishments, just on the work side, is being able to like balance out both. Because there was like plenty of ideas that like always come through my head like all the time. Whether I'm like getting ready to go to sleep, or like I'm at work or something like that, and to just be able to like put that stuff down on paper and be able to like lock in and start doing it. Because before I was just like swamped with work or like deployments, and that stuff just throw everything off track. But like this past year, I've been able to be like, all right, this is what I need to do. Here's the people I need to ask. That's still always kind of a struggle, just getting more people into your videos and stuff like that, especially when you like starting off. But just being able to like have that balance where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this video today, I'm gonna edit this, and then I'm gonna put this out on this day. Just having like that mindset of getting all this stuff out there, as quick as possible, and not just like hanging on the thoughts for too long. You know what I'm saying? Basically procrastinating, if you will. So yeah, that's been my I guess my best compliments for the past year.
I feel like prioritizing time can be so like annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, should I do it? Should I not do it? Is it time? Is it not time? But I really want to do this. Like,
yeah.
So
And then you get mentally exhausted. Like sometimes
you definitely do.
Yeah, especially you like, if it's not like your main thing. Like if content creating was like my main thing, then yeah, I probably have way more videos out. You know how I'm gonna eat. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just basically just locking in and then putting in that work on my off time. So yeah.
So prioritizing.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a goal of it. I think that we all should have, is figuring out how to self-prioritize, especially in the things that we want to accomplish and things like that. What about you, Panic? What you done in the last year?
Yeah. Put his ass on the spotlight.
What you proud of?
I
What
thought
you proud
Marcus
of?
was next.
He said I ain't ready yet.
I've done a lot of procrastinating, honestly.
You said what?
Procrastinating.
Oh, okay.
Because according to CP, because like I didn't start pushing my content until now.
Are you the baby of the group?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
the youngest. Everybody
baby
like 6 years older than me.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of
And
thought
he
so.
had
I
to do all
wasn't sure.
that.
You're the one who gave your age out like it was a
These
dating
are my
profile
OGs
first
right
off the rip. You know
It's
what
my
I'm
first time being on here. I was nervous.
No, this is actually our first interview ever.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
we appreciate you for having
for
us
sure.
here. For
I'm
real.
excited. I'm glad y'all came out.
Not mine.
Edit that 31 out. You know, that's all good.
He said edit that out.
He's a
No,
liar.
we live,
We're
man.
live.
We live.
It's already
He's
live.
on
Cameras out there.
Don't worry, I'll be 31 in 2 weeks.
Fast forward to about a minute and 50 seconds.
But don't let Panic get out of this. Okay, so you said
There
you've
you
been
go.
procrastinating, but what's something that you're just proud of that you've done this year? You're aware you've been procrastinating, but there has to be something, you know what I'm saying, some accomplishment.
I just want to say I'm proud of my whole squad. Like we really getting money out here.
Yourself.
Me, I had to say this because none of them mentioned a really big, like 2 key factors, and I'm gonna throw myself in there now too. It's like I think me making money off my music is about the best accomplishment that I have right now, because it's been very stressful, especially with inflation and everything going on. Times that I just wanted to run back and quit a job or go ask my mom for money or ask somebody for money, scam, hustle, whatever I gotta do. But instead I just remained focused and blocked out everything and just kept producing music and kept shooting music videos and just kept running up this money. And at the same time, my team, all of us, our quality's getting better and we all getting money in our own lane. So my biggest accomplishment is really just moving on my own, making my own moves, but also doing it with my team, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these guys in this room right now, because I got a different mindset than 10 years ago, because these guys started 10 years ago. So I was a baby 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 15.
I was a baby.
So I'm a grown man now. So I'm really just trying to keep pushing this content. So that's probably
You're barely a grown man, but I'll let you have it. You know, they say
How old are you?
Don't let her disrespect.
We gonna have to
you
pull
like
your
that.
age. We gotta pull your age card.
We don't ever. I look like a baby. My mom is
on.
Asian. Okay, so she gave me that Asian look. I'm not a baby.
It ain't about the age, it's about the asparagus. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But no, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your team. But I do feel like staying focused is important. I was actually just talking to someone about that. Like as like artists and creatives, it's really easy to get distracted from, you know what I'm saying, making the money, because we know we're talented and we know like I have what it takes, but no one's, you know what I'm saying, tapped in like that. But if you quit, you know what I'm saying, flipping burgers, not that y'all flip burgers, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
if you quit that, there's nothing wrong with flipping burgers. I'm
That's
just
my
using
first
that.
You gotta do what you
You know
gotta
what
do
I'm
to make a
saying? You
living in
gotta
this
do what
world.
you gotta do
You gotta do
because promotion and self-promotion and all that costs money, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like a lot of times people are starving artists or starving producers or starving creatives for no reason, because they could put in the work, you know what I'm saying, while maintaining a job to pay, you know what I'm saying, their
I'd rather
bills and
die.
stuff like that.
That's just me. I'd rather die. I can't.
Don't go out like that.
I can't go back. You understand?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I can't go back. I don't live in a metroplex. I don't live in a big city. So I
Yeah.
gotta get it how I live in my little small town Waco. So I'm trying. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So-
I wasn't hating on you. I was
No,
saying
no,
just
you're not
being
hating.
aware of like turning it up. You know what I'm saying? So you aren't, you know what I'm saying, out here.
Yeah,
starving and stuff
some
like
of the
that.
I don't know about a lot of these other artists. It's a lot of things with the music. Is a lot of people get caught up in the hype and lose track of money. Like followers is cool. It's cool to hit 1 million. It's cool to get all these listens. But it's like, where's the money at? Because like I got kids and I got family to take care of. So it's like I could be rapping all day trying to be cool, but where the money coming at? Like that's what I'm focused more on now. Because I'm not trying to be broke or living in an apartment. I want better things. And like my boy doing real estate. My boy doing his whole YouTube thing. He doing YouTube, and my boy over here getting money in his own way. So it's like I gotta figure it out too, but in my lane.
Yeah, that's fire. No, I appreciate that. All right, what about you? I didn't meet you last year, did I? I didn't think I did. Yeah.
Nah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the homie Griff, right? So just a few backstory.
New intro.
So I'm from San Diego, right? When I first moved to Texas, way many moons ago, Griff was one of my first friends that I've ever met out here. And he was actually Mark's friend, but then he became my friend because Mark's was also my guy, my bad, and my friend as well. Okay. So Griff actually, oh no, go ahead. You got it.
So in the last year, what would you say you're proud of yourself for?
So in the last year, I built my first house.
Hey.
He a firefighter.
Yeah, I firefight on the weekends in the comic books.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Not to them people.
Yeah, but yeah, building my first house just really put into perspective for me how far I've grown as a person. Because these two guys pulled me to the side back in 2013, actually, maybe 2014. I was less than who I am now, and they told me, hey, look, you can't be doing this. There's my boys right there. They put me on the straight line. I got my shit together. And ever since then, I've just been leveling up.
That's what's up. So what specifically do you feel like in the last year you've achieved?
It sounds hella whack and philosophical, but I've just learned to be more understanding of people's dispositions, because we all got a life to live, and that shit's always hard.
Right.
Like, the easiest part of life is dying, so
That's true.
you gotta just stay focused. And
Motherfucking Griff, y'all.
Hey,
Ready to
It's
take
my
the out
fucking
the
guy.
room.
get that tatted.
Yeah.
Motherfucking guy.
Tatted.
Yeah, that's
real.
fire.
Do it.
That's fire. So, Panic, do you have a song you want to airdrop?
Yeah, let's play that dreaming.
Yes.
Yes,
play
I
that.
do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let y'all know I'm finna turn y'all up. So
Airdrop that.
if you ain't turned right now, you better realize.
What's up, y'all? If you're
Get it
just
set
now
up.
tapping in to the live, this is Get Smacked. I'm your host, Eli Smackz. We have HLG in the building. This is powered by Empowered Legends.
We live, baby.
Inspire. I am that
Yeah.
2%. We got Royal Lane Studios, Biz in the back.
Shout out Biz.
Shout out to Biz.
Shout out to Biz.
All right, I got it.
On the ones and twos.
The first one or the second one? Why did I get two?
I don't know. What did you get?
That's your song, Joe?
No, I don't know what just happened, y'all. We're going to take a break.
It should be called Dream. I made it for DreamCon.
Okay.
We got technical difficulties.
Yeah, we have a technical difficulty. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the 3 hours is up.
For real. That was a clean background though.
Another one.
We had a whole little ad in
That's
there
just
that
all
we
me. I
did
was like,
not
what's
get
going
paid
on?
for, so just don't even worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay,
By the way,
so
shout out to the homie 3300 Trendy, by the way.
Hey,
We
nah,
live,
for real.
baby.
So you made this for DreamCon. Tell me what's the name of it. Introduce it.
Dream.
Introduce it. Like, what's it about?
Drugs, fucking bitches, money. I said I'm finna turn you the fuck up.
He said sex, drugs,
Look, if
rock
you
and
ain't
roll.
doing drugs, man, don't listen to this, man. Pop them perks,
Kids
nigga.
don't
Let's
do
get
drugs. He
it.
said,
Doing the fuck up.
That's what the
Work
man
it.
said.
All right,
So I
all
can
right.
keep myself afloat.
All right,
Let's
we
go.
about to play it right now, y'all. So
Let's
this
get
is
it.
Dream. What's up?
Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Dream, 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 dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. I've been popping perks and cracking sales so I can get some sleep. Devil in my ear, that's why I'm fucking bitches getting geeked. They come around here if you ain't smoking weed and getting fucking geeked. Painting off that shit, yeah, they fucking with it. Bitch, you know I'm spazzing.
Get this on
That shit, I'm off that lean. Cracking sales and cracking sales like bitch, yeah, what the fuck you mean? Crack your skull for talking shit. And these niggas know they lame as shit. I been in this shit, they gotta carry, they gon' carry me. All my shit, carry me.
Go ahead, rap your lyrics like
I don't write.
Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Woke up in this bitch, I thought it was a dream. Dream,
they play this song and then look at this TV, it's a rap. Then they got them perkies in their system. Oh yeah, they eyes gonna be glued. They gonna be stuck in that seat. You hear me?
So you thought it was Dream. No, I like that. What genre would you describe that
That's
as?
rage music. If you're not headbutting yourself or your partner,
Headbutting yourself.
turn this shit off. You need
We
me.
old heads. We wouldn't
You know,
understand.
when we perform, I expect a mosh pit or headbutting in some type of form.
Shout out to Panic, y'all. That was Dream.
That's panic for y'all.
Definitely need you to perform that on Saturday for sure at After Hours.
Oh yeah,
Shout out, we got
Yeah,
After
just fuck
Hours
up.
Friday and Saturday.
that's right. That's right. That's
At
right.
Digital University Studios, RSVP only.
Of course.
So don't show up if you didn't RSVP
Get
because
y'all
I'm gonna tell you
tickets
you
now,
can't come
man.
out.
Might be
Okay.
sold out.
They gonna be
It might
turned
be.
up. It's gonna
Get
be
y'all
loud.
tickets now,
They gonna be playing
'cause you
that
don't
in the middle of the
wanna-
night.
Get them sold out. Ignore that.
We 20 away from being sold out.
Hey,
Ah shit, y'all
shout,
better tap in
shout
right
out
now.
3300
Y'all better-
gang.
Better quit playing
Once
on
again,
them tickets.
Shout out that boy
Stop
Trendy.
playing.
Who's 3300 gang?
Man,
What?
How y'all don't know
Who's
this?
3300?
Who's that?
they really like blowing up in the city. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that
What's the
is.
deal,
It's
pickle?
crazy.
I don't know
Shout out
who
my
that
nigga Trendy. That's my nigga Trendy.
Right here.
My nigga Vaz in there.
is. Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, we
He
live.
said he ain't gonna do no shit.
We live. All right, y'all. So we about to move on to like a little question round.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I get to ask all of y'all a random question, and
Okay.
then y'all collectively can ask me one question.
All right, let's get together. What we gonna ask?
But I'm gonna start off with you.
All right.
Okay, you ready? All right.
Is this time?
No.
Before I start? All right, cool.
You ready? All right.
Got
so
time to
here's
lie.
the question. Here's the question. Would you rather marry your ex or let your parents or your closest family members arrange a marriage for you?
You know that. So would
So
I
you
rather
want an
marry
arranged
my
marriage
ex?
or would you rather marry your ex?
You know what? I'll take the arranged marriage. You know why?
Interesting.
Because I think, yeah, my parents would know my taste. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I trust them more than I go back. I ain't going back. Marry no ex.
I'm
Yeah,
not
y'all
going
gotta,
back.
y'all gotta stop. I can't see myself doing nothing like that. Cause then it's just like I'm just wasting paperwork and money. Cause I'm a divorcer like a couple of months later. I can't take too much of that. Yeah, I'm going with the arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
that's interesting. I feel like some people would go back to their ex. I guess it depends on whose terms it ended. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It don't matter. I ain't going back.
I'm not gonna hold you. We too leveled up around here to go back to any of our
You hear
exes.
me? We
I'm not gonna
walking.
hold
We
you.
walking forward. We ain't running backwards.
No cap.
all right, Panic. So if you could have a feature from any artist, alive or dead, who would you get it from?
That's a really hard one because this type of music I mean. I would have to say Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Yeah, I think me and Cardi definitely turn it up. His energy will match my energy. So
Okay, that's fire. Yeah, I think that would.
I would have
actually
said
mesh
Drake,
with you.
but
Drake. Yeah.
me and
already
Drake on the
stole your
song
flow.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna be it.
By the way, fun
Really?
fact,
Yeah.
Drake stole my nigga flow. And by the way, Drake, you DMCing me on Twitter, bitch.
I couldn't even drop a whole. I had a
I
whole
was trying to help
album
your ass out.
before Drake dropped his album. I had a whole album.
What is the song
Couldn't
we
even drop
heard?
it.
Where he's like, Josh made a song like
Years
years ago.
Get his call.
So, hold on.
Is it?
It
I
was
know?
It was on,
not
his,
I Know.
it was on Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
It was called,
and it really sucks.
she said she
Nah, that
belong
album
to the
went hard. I'm not
streets,
gonna
but
put
the
it in.
streets belong to
If I would have
me.
dropped it, everybody
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have bro, you sound like
Is
Drake.
that the one?
Yes.
That's why I was like, I
It-
couldn't drop it.
Once
What's
he
the
got
name of
to-
that song?
I don't remember the name of the song, unfortunately.
Can somebody please look up Certified Lover Boy? But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look it up. While
She
I'm
belongs
not-
to the street. What's the name of that
I'm
song?
gonna look it up while I'm not answering the question.
J. Cole just remixed that whole new
Yes, he
You
did.
say J. Cole just remixed it. If you
No,
want
but
me to
okay,
talk
so
about
this nigga Panic made a song quite some years ago. And he had a specific cadence that nobody has ever fucking heard before. I gotta pull up another tab, you guys. I'm sorry. I have ADHD, so y'all gotta work with me. Another tab, by the way. Years ago, by the way, we're being watched. Me and this guy, right? It was
years
told-
ago or now?
Years ago.
Oh,
It
okay,
was
okay. I didn't mean
there was a dude who came up
That's
to us
scary.
when we first had like our quote unquote big break.
It's called Pipe Down.
Pipe down. There's a specific verse on there that this nigga Drake stole verbatim from this nigga, by the way. And I'll say that to say this. Years ago, when we first had our first big break, quote unquote, there was a dude who came up to us to let us know, by the way, we're watching y'all. No Illuminati type shit, but Illuminati. And from that point forward, random. We got to put our tinfoil hats on this one. I'm sorry. Like, I'm kind of superstitious to a certain extent, conspiracies a little bit, but literally every time we did like an event, it always rained. Right.
Yeah.
The weather would be clear as day, no matter what. But when we have a specific event, it always rained. Right. And every time the event was successful, some crazy shit would happen, like to somebody that we knew or around our little aura or whatever. Fast forward, because we took a long break. He starts making music. Blah, 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 blah. Drake comes out. I hear it. I didn't think nothing of it.
I did.
This nigga calls the chat and was like,
Immediately.
yo, I'm not gonna lie. This shit kind of sound like the shit Josh said. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I thought I was the only nigga
It
tripping.
was that one song.
And it's
I
crazy
heard that,
because
but
I promise y'all, this nigga made that shit damn near 2 years ago.
Wow.
Right? And when we heard Pipe Down, I couldn't even believe my fucking ears that I was hearing. I'm not even gonna cap.
Is it dropped? Did you release
Do
it?
you still have that song?
I have the whole album in my phone. My whole
But
thing.
did you
is-
ever put it out for the public?
No, because I had talked to them and they were like, "Bro, you put that out, they gonna say you sound just like Drake."
Because the reason why I asked that is because this is not the first time I've heard that about like a producer's beat or like lyrics being stolen by a mainstream artist that had like something had already been dropped like years ago. And I'll be wondering like, do their writers and their producers just be going and listening to random stuff
I think
that's
so.
unknown
I think
and then pull from it, you know, that the concept. So that's why I was asking if it was dropped, you know what I'm saying?
Are you sure? I thought that was on the Incantation album. That style or whatever the fuck.
what would be stopping you from releasing the song anyways? I mean, it
The
is your
reason
music.
I'll
nobody
tell all
own
y'all
it.
this, and maybe you might be able to relate. My whole thing on it is I was so big on quality, because like I'm so in house. I'd rather buy all the studio equipment and learn how to use everything myself than to go spend all this money and waste it on talent that I thought was talent, but it was ass. Because if you go back and you hear
Nah, for real.
my first couple
Some
of
real
songs,
shit.
they were trash, and niggas was like, "This ain't it."
I go
just
back and
don't
listen to
sound
my
right.
beat archive, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, ooh, man.
Not the old Fruity Loops.
What is that? Ooh.
Pull out
Why'd I
them-
put the snare there?
what is this?
Now when the
I
people
feel that.
hear it, they're like, okay.
But yeah.
Nah, I feel that. Marks, do you watch, have you watched any of Selling Sunset?
Is that the Netflix?
The Netflix documentary about real estate in LA?
I don't believe so. Is it a documentary or is it one of the?
It's a
like the
reality.
reality.
It's a reality show.
Nah, because I can't stand reality shows. I hate them with a passion.
So my question had to
For real.
do with that show,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
why I was asking if you guys watched it.
Nah,
So I was gonna make sure because you're in real estate, but that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to you for a
Okay,
question
got you.
because now I have to think of a different one for you. Okay, for you. So
Griff.
can you transition?
Transition.
Transition.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Waco.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waco in the
Shout
building,
out the
y'all.
funky town.
254.
So do y'all live in Waco currently?
Yeah. I'm a citizen of Waco now. I've been there for like 10 plus years.
I actually stay in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, my nigga visiting.
Okay, Denver. What's up? Colorado was beautiful. I went to the national park out there.
Oh yeah,
And I was just.
they had like 37 national parks.
It
out
was
there.
like the Mesa Verde, I think.
I think that's more southern Colorado.
Is it okay? I didn't know if it was. I didn't think it was Denver. I was just saying in Colorado. Like it was just really.
Is that what it's at? Denver, right?
Yeah, we was in Denver.
And it's good old South Park.
Okay, so if you could spend one night with your celebrity crush, or get $500,000, which would you choose and why?
Are you fucking kidding me? Why you give me that question?
That's his question.
I know I'm
$500,000.
mad as hell. I ain't get
My
that
God.
question.
Okay, but wait, this is why I'm asking. So like, do you feel like the insight you could get from how they do it is worth more than $500,000, or do you just want the capital?
Not at all. So the insight that they would give me would still not be my experiences, like applying that to my life, because those are their experiences and like their past moves that they've made. $500,000 now, I could take that and
Okay.
I'll buy like 7 Bitcoins right now.
Make your own big
Right, I mean,
you know
what
what
do you-
I'm saying? No, I feel that. Who's your celebrity crush though?
Celebrity crush. It's probably still Miley Cyrus, low key.
Miley Cyrus.
He said Miley.
It ain't cause she fine or nothing.
Yeah.
Miley
Why?
Cyrus swag just on
Explain
1,000%.
I thought it was hating.
Swag.
Like
Nah.
her
Oh,
personality, the
Did
way
we-
she carries herself. I like that.
Did we know this before? This new.
So wait,
Miley Cyrus
wait.
now,
So you're saying it's not because she's fine, but
It's not her looks,
The
you
way
know.
she carries herself makes her fine.
I wouldn't say makes her fine. It just makes me attracted towards her.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I haven't asked your question yet,
Miley
right?
Cyrus.
He out of there. I didn't think that was coming
You
out
ready?
his mouth.
But see, y'all wanted me. See,
I am ready.
they wanted me to say somebody extra fine or something with some cake.
No, I wanted you to be honest.
We just didn't
like,
expect you to say that.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
it.
But I was,
Not Miley. Like,
yeah.
She cute.
I
I'm
mean,
not saying she
you know what I'm saying? I
She's
like
cute
some of
now.
her older music.
It ain't even about her music.
when
though,
she was
you know
out here
what I mean?
twerking, she was not looking cute.
Yeah,
I'm
she
sorry.
didn't- she
Baked
didn't
chicken.
really have
Everybody
any
has
people.
bad days.
She was out here looking like a
Hey,
turkey.
everybody
Raw.
has
A
bad
raw
days.
turkey.
Man, I think she look good.
Uncooked turkey.
Are you
actually.
looking at her right now?
It'd be like
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they Google her.
serious
Nah, I was
shit.
thinking
Miley
about
Cyrus.
Hold on.
All right, CP, what's up? So you get
I'm
the
chilling.
crazy question, right?
Of
If
course,
you had
of
$1
course.
for every sexual encounter you've had, what can you buy? What could you buy?
No comment. I'm a saint.
Hot Cheetos.
There you go. If I could have $1,
Man, you gotta answer.
my bad.
honestly,
If I could buy something for every sexual encounter, I probably would be able to buy a 50-cent bag of Fritos.
So that means you've never
said
even had
$1.
sex with one person.
Not a penny.
No, that's 50 cents. So
That's
it's like
half
it's
of-
like half a point. You feel me?
First of all, that's not even realistic.
It is.
He about to get into his superstitious stuff.
No, I'm not. Like it's kind of like you about to go in, and she's like, "No, I can't do this." You're already in, and then you're like, "Okay, bet."
So that's your only sexual encounter
It's
you've
like
ever
half
had
a
in your
point.
entire life.
No, I said that's half a point. That's how you get to the half, the 50-cent piece. But no comment on that.
Come on, man.
That's unfortunate.
He's worried.
I'm being funny.
He's-
No, on a realistic note.
I'm like, no, I've seen your
Theoretically,
content
I'm dead
about
ass.
your stuff, so I'm like, I'm gonna need a real answer because your content you can be a little turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Realistically,
Don't be shying out.
I think I will probably be able to buy, I don't know, PS5 or something.
You said $1.
All right.
Them hoes high as fuck.
You said $1?
$1 for every
okay.
sexual
My God.
partner. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking over all the years.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at his gray hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to him. All right, Marks. Let me come back to you. Are you
I'm ready for you.
All right. So, this one's kind of easy.
A used PS5, look nice. I gotta specify that.
That's cap. Your first answer is probably the right
Used
answer.
PS5 like $80.
Not the PS5.
PS5. She said not the PS5.
Nah, brand new 600.
Yeah, brand new 600.
$598.
Not too
So we're
hard for
talking
that.
about a difference of two.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big
You
difference.
fucking thought.
Okay, two.
That's a big difference.
That's a lot of money.
I'm dead. That's funny. That's funny.
A lot of dollars.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, get at me, Miley.
You dead ass. So let me change my position on the chair.
Hey, you never know.
Like that. You never know.
Get out my guy, Miley.
Go ahead, Miley.
Yeah, my nigga cute, man. Stop playing. Pull up.
From the pictures I seen, I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't looking.
No, Miley Cyrus now, she definitely hitting. I'm not gonna lie. She stopped
Really?
looking like a uncooked chicken turkey.
Show me one good
She
photo,
got
right?
What you mean?
Uncooked chicken
He
turkey.
did Google it.
I hate that we're hating on Miley right now.
No,
you know what I'm
Miley, she
saying?
look good
Let's
right
not
here.
hate-
What
let's
you
not
saying?
hate
She
on
making
her.
country music
It
right
might
now.
not be my taste
She look good.
in women,
Oh,
but
we hating.
I left it alone. That's it. That's
I
what,
like
that's what
Miley
he
Cyrus.
wants.
See, here's the thing.
Oh,
She like
nah.
Taylor Swift.
That's why you gotta leave shit alone. He picked
See,
up the
a crush doesn't necessarily have anything to do with sexuality.
okay, we're getting deeper now. Let me hear.
That's where it all gets twisted. Like, you could have a crush on a car or something. You know what I mean? It's like,
Don't wait, pause. Don't Google man having sex with his car
see, but like I
on
said in the
YouTube
beginning,
because that's a real thing. Okay, like save
boys
yourself
going in the tailpipe.
some
but what
trauma.
I said originally was a crush doesn't necessarily have to do with sexuality.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that. My crush is on Idris Elba. Idris, you know what I'm
Man, y'all
saying?
better
I saw
stop
you with
playing with this
Mercedes.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody, literally
Sure.
nobody's attacking him. He said she looked good. You the only one that said some
Yeah,
shit.
I feel like I understand your perspective though, so that definitely makes sense. So
Of course,
I
he
feel
said she look good. He got crushes on his car.
This man.
He walk outside and go, ooh, baby.
All right, so he's not the comedian. Right?
She got in there, girl.
Oh,
No,
damn.
no, you're the comedian.
Okay,
That
Mark.
makes sense, that makes sense.
Here we go. So, what has been in your adult life one of your most embarrassing moments?
Damn, embarrassing. Adult life.
Me? That's not a question for me. It's for him.
Let's get it.
Adult life. Damn.
Ain't that hard. Don't do that.
It's very hard.
Whatever came to your mind first is probably the one. You just don't want to talk about it.
Nothing came to mind. I'm trying to.
You gotta forget your L. Short-term memory, folks.
Come on.
Ain't no way he don't remember.
Do they need to tell it for you? Like,
They might.
What about capital?
Capital? That wasn't embarrassing. That's just, you know what I'm
Capital.
saying?
No, we was just roasting him.
Yeah.
It wasn't embarrassing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't embarrassing.
We was just
It's
roasting.
kind of hard for me to answer that question, Elon. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't really get embarrassed. Like, I eliminated that when I was like 18 because I was a really, really shy person back in the day. I couldn't really socialize that much.
so it could have been like seen as embarrassing, but you laughed it off. Cause I fallen downstairs at my corporate job, down like 2 flights in heels and a skirt,
Damn, 2 flights.
and I laughed it
You
off.
just couldn't stop.
I was hurt. Okay, this was like 5 years ago when I worked in commercial real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Going crazy on the stairs.
I just couldn't stop falling. Like my heel got like stuck on the thing, and I just like, yeah, it was bad. I didn't really feel super embarrassed. I was more just like laughing. I thought it was really funny. So like you could just be like one of the funniest moments that you experienced that could have been embarrassing.
I'd say probably, now that I think about, like, I'm just trying to wrap around like embarrassing stuff. Moving home, I moved back home to my parents' house when I was, how was I, 27? I was 20, I think I was 27. I moved back home. So, again, like I say, I wasn't embarrassed, but that's like thinking about it, that's like an embarrassing thing to have to move back home after being gone since you were 18, 19 years old. So, yeah, I'll say that.
So when you're talking girls, like, where do you live? With my mom.
Yeah, at the crib.
Yeah, that's a little hard. That's a tough one. I've lived on my own since I was 17, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't even imagine that conversation. Like, so, and I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in my later 20s, so I couldn't even imagine that.
You got a line, but like, oh, my mom, I'll take care of my mom.
Yeah, like, she lives in my house, you know what I'm saying? She needs a place to stay.
But
I
will say this, though.
Capital.
It's all right if y'all decide to stay in your house a little bit longer past 18.
To stack up.
Exactly.
Yeah, stack up. Don't have kids.
If you got a plan, you going to school and
Stack
stuff like that, you probably do need to stay with your parents. Everybody ain't got to get it out the mud.
And not everybody has the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have the opportunity. A lot of people don't have the opportunity. So if you have that, take heed of that. Don't fuck it up. Don't have kids too soon.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's something that goes with that, right? So you said stay in the house a little bit longer. The real thing is, parents, stop kicking your damn kids out at 18.
Yeah.
Niggas is not ready for the world at 18.
They're not.
I didn't find what I'm doing now until I was 27 years old.
Exactly. Your brain not even formed at 18, y'all. It's 25.
I had no clue about real estate. I didn't know what was going on.
All the crazy parents ease up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost.
For all the people that's married, have a little bit of understanding. I know it builds, those tough times for y'all built some strong women and men, but
I would have never got
not
married
in those same times no more.
At 19. You know what I'm saying? I would have never got married at 19 if I had got kicked out at 17.
Damn. Married at 19.
I'm
That's
divorced.
Like leaving the club
I've been divorced for a while now. Not for sure.
Why are you laughing about being divorced for a while?
It build character.
I've been divorced for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I got married too young, and I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm saying, like, exactly, like, we don't know, like, we're so young, we just everything's attractive to us. So it's kind of like we're trying to figure out everything. Like, we want to just do everything. So if have the opportunity to stay in your parents' house longer, and you just wanted to be an adult and do adult things, and that's the only reason why you don't want to stay, don't do that. Like, take heed. Stay a little longer.
And also, remember this, you guys. Working a 9 to 5 is not lame. Being broke is fucking lame.
Exactly.
Never forget.
Facts.
That's facts.
Learned that the hard way.
Like, that's facts. Like, I personally left my 6-figure corporate job in 2020, and it was the scariest thing I ever did. Single mom, 3 kids, divorced, left my corporate job. And I didn't do it prematurely, but I was scared because I didn't want to be broke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a starving producer. You know what I'm saying? All that. But make sure you have everything planned out, you know what I'm saying, before you do that. But yeah, I started looking at the people around me that were like 50 doing the same thing I did, and I was like,
for real.
this is not where I want to be when I'm 50 years old. Like, 6 figures is not going to be enough for me. Like, I don't want to just take 6 figures but make this company millions of dollars in real estate every year. Like, why can't I just figure out what my talent is and then get paid for all of it? You know what I'm saying?
And also remember, you guys, it's 30 times harder working for yourself than it is working for somebody else.
You work more hours.
Remember that.
You
There's nobody who's going to motivate you but yourself.
Exactly.
If you want to fuck around and go to the bathroom, you can't take that 30-minute shit on the clock. You got to motivate your fucking self. It's hard as shit.
Don't smoke if you aren't going to be able to focus and get stuff done.
That procrastination is a big thing.
It is.
It'll stop you from doing, like, your mind will stop you from doing a lot of stuff that, you really honestly can do if you just put the effort in.
And sometimes a corporate job will really prepare you for doing business on yourself. Like, I was in commercial real estate and sales for 7 years before I quit. So it's like, that was basically like me learning how to build value in myself, self-brand myself. Basically everything I learned in those sales jobs in corporate America and real estate, I was able to transition that into selling what I had to offer in regards to, like, how I'm talented and stuff like that. So I feel like sometimes a corporate job can help you build structure. If you leave your parents' house and start working for yourself and you haven't had that experience in a job to know the structure of what it takes to build a business, then it'll be harder. For sure. For sure.
I do gotta give you applause though, cause stepping away from 6 figures,
it was so scary.
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do it, but like even like doing YouTube stuff, like in the back of my mind, sometimes I do want to, like, just step away from the Air Force, but then it's like I said, I gotta find a way to do both. you know, if all else fails, like I'm not one of them type of people that like rolling the dice too much. So if I got something that's working, like I enjoy the Air Force, you know, I enjoy traveling for free and going to all these other places.
Right.
But I also want to do the YouTube thing as well. So, and you know, I'm a personally an in-house comedian. You know what I'm saying? For years I done made motherfuckers laugh. You know what I'm saying? In the crib. I ain't putting none of that stuff out on the internet. And I felt like just this past year, just even when we was reflecting from stuff from 10 years ago, like when I said when we first started the name, my portion of it was I wanted to do the live game streaming stuff. Now at the time, people were just kind of on YouTube, and that was really it. That's where you saw most of it. But now you look at it like everybody could just buy the equipment, basically turn on their computer, do whatever they need to do, and then just play any old games and just talk while they doing it. I'm sitting here looking at all these people doing this shit, and I was just like, damn, if I would have started this shit when I wanted to, like 2010, before I even went to the Air Force, where would I be now? Like, would I have had to done that?
I feel like that's definitely true. I feel like at the same time, and I'm not saying this specifically about you, but it is easy because like entrepreneurship is hot right now. But not everyone's meant to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. It takes so much work, so much motivation, productivity, and things like that. So unless you know what it takes and sometimes need to experience that, sometimes you might realize it's not for you, because, you know, we still need doctors. We still need people in real estate. You know what I'm saying? We still need all that. And, well, real estate, you can work for yourself. But I'm saying, like, you know, in regards to, like, under people and things like that, it's not for everyone. It's definitely fine if your calling is to, you know what I'm saying, do a 9-to-5 and climb the corporate ladder, and more power to you. There's no hate on that. Because I work so much more than I used to work, for sure. But I would say also, I feel like the way that I had to see it for me to even take that step was like in my commercial real estate job is like they were giving me a slice of cake in exchange for all my work. You know what I'm saying? I was making them, like, in the year of 2019, I made them $3 million, but I took home 6 figures. And I realized, like, okay, so what they've done is they're giving all these people a slice of cake, and they're satisfied with that. But for me, I want to bake my own cake. You know what I'm saying? So I think that realization is just really, really, really important too. But we about to wrap this up. Y'all can ask me one question though, because you know what I'm saying? I promised y'all one question. I
got a question.
Okay, let's go.
What is one risk that you're scared of taking?
Can we get 2 questions?
We can get 2 questions.
And he discussed that with us. That don't count.
That's just my personal
What is
question,
one risk that I'm scared of taking? Yes. Committing to a relationship. Oh. Yeah, that's a risk that I'm been scared of taking for 4 years now.
Why? You can't make this up in my Kevin Samuels look. No, I'm just bullshitting.
Hey, rest in peace to
I'm gonna kick you out.
Rest in peace to the Godfather.
I've only ever been in one relationship, and it was my marriage. Oh. And because of how it turned out, and you know, I have 3 kids and all that, I just am really nervous of bringing someone. You know what I'm saying? I had little yayas. Yeah. But in regards to like building an actual like home with someone again, I'm just really super nervous of that. Like it would have to be like super organic, and understanding and like what I do and everything like that for me to feel like comfortable with that. But as of right now, like I've told myself, okay, like I gotta stop being scared of that, maybe just you know, transition. But yeah, definitely that's probably my biggest fear.
Have some faith in these human beings. There's still some real ones out here.
I don't know, cause I be hearing all these stories about these not real ones, and not necessarily that I've experienced that, but like I be hearing how people are in regards to commitment, and it just seems really like lame right now. So I don't know.
What commitment? You saying commitment is lame?
No. I'm all for a commitment. Oh, like I'm saying like the stories I've heard of people trying to find that person. And the experiences that they've had wouldn't necessarily be my experiences, but just like how people are acting, like, you know, in my age group and things like that, it just doesn't seem like it's anything I'll even put my toe in.
I feel that.
I think with the relationship world, everybody gotta like understand who they are first. Like, for sure. That is like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people live a lot of different moral codes. You know, shout out my queen at home, my CP voice. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody can live and be in the same type of relationship as their friend or their mommy or their auntie. Oh, yeah. Everybody gotta learn their type of relationship, their type of person that they'll match with.
And stop looking at social media and basing your fucking relationship on.
I was about to say,
I don't
please
even
you
follow
really
people
do,
like that.
You really do gotta understand that there's like trade-offs with everything. Like the compromising thing is just a real huge thing. Like we understand that, you know, you might want to find a list of at least 6 out of 7 things for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. But I'm here to tell you right now, if you find somebody who could do 4 out of them 7, you still on good terms. You know what I'm saying? I think you can still ride it through. Everybody always gonna have a victim story. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not saying you, but you know, if you ask if any male's been out on a date with like a female and you ask them why they not with their ex, they gonna always give you the bad side of it. Same thing if you ask a dude, like they're not gonna say, well, I was out here doing this and this and that. And because that's why she left me. Like, I was out here just doing my own thing, fucking all these hoes, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody always got a bad thing to say. But don't focus on that. Take breaks from social media as well, because that's really like a big part of it now. Now you got like a whole bunch of people getting ass shots and all this other shit. Because, you know, that's what they think men want. Like, we generally want shit in the household that you can't put, you can't put to eyes, you know what I'm saying, internally. There's no stats for that type of shit.
I feel like personally for me, I feel like most of the nervousness really comes from like I can feel the vibe and energy of people around me. So like the people that ask me out, I feel like it's more because they want something that they think I have access to. You know what I'm saying? I do artist management. I'm a producer. I
trying to get them
events.
free beats.
So it's like I feel like it's like they'll fake vibe, and I've experienced this too because I go on dates and stuff like that. It's just that like they'll fake it a little bit, and then they'll ask like, "Oh, I saw you work with Bobby Billions, and you know what I'm saying? Like, can I get his number? You know what I'm saying?" So it like turns into stuff like that, and so I just get annoyed because
that shit weird.
I saw you had Drake in the studio. I'm trying to.
They just flat out gave out the blueprint. They just told on themselves. They said, "Oh, I see you work with the Whoop De Wop." They said, "Oh, for real?"
Yeah, or they'll slide in my. I always get like they'll slide in my DM and be like, "Oh, you a producer? You make beats and you cute?" I'm like, bro. They start out $100 deposit. I taught $100 deposit, and if you trash, I'm not about to sell you nothing. Like,
damn,
quality, yo. Okay, yeah.
Stop playing with her.
No, sure.
I'm gonna need a rage beat, and I'll pay quality money.
Yeah, I got something for you, low key. I have a little EDM rage track that's actually
EDM.
No, you need to get on that. Stop playing.
No, I'm not saying no.
I was shocked that you had.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know you had something like that in your bag.
Yeah,
you like that new Drake?
I'm down for anything.
I do.
That shit fire.
I do.
Y'all sleep. Y'all don't like that new Drake. Y'all better shut your asses up.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to the top about music. I listen
straight.
to the top 100 UK playlist every week, and I feel like that.
Yeah.
If you listen to
this
that,
nigga swear UK rappers trash.
I'm not a fan of UK
I'm right
rap.
there
I'm
with
here to
you.
tell
UK rap is trash.
But can I say something? Wait.
Waste,
The
man.
top 100 UK playlist doesn't have a lot of UK rappers. It has a lot of Afro beats on it, and it has a lot of dance music. So if you listen to the top 100 UK, you can literally go into Apple Music, type in top 100 UK. If you do that, most of those songs aren't even going to have cussing in it. It's very uplifting, happy
UK music is good, but the
you
UK drill rap, cancel that.
No,
but if
mean
you tap
UK
in,
grind,
if you tap
cancel.
into the top 100 US, it's all like really kind of like toxic, depressing, a lot of it. So it's like I'm confused with what's wrong with the US people versus the UK people. They're out here bumping all this happy music, and we're out here bumping all this sad, like toxic music.
I don't know. When I'm in Germany, I'm starting to hear a lot more Afro beats out there in the club, because I didn't really know what Afro beats even was. Like, it was a DJ I know. Shout out to DJ Camo. He really kind of put me on what that stuff actually was, and then because he DJs sometimes at some of those hookah lounges and stuff like that. Now, when I started hearing him do it, before he got there, I never really heard it like that. But then when he got out there, I started going to hookah lounges, clubs, and stuff like this out in Germany. And they like, every DJ got these Afrobeat stuff on their playlist. Like, they really do spread the love out there with that type of stuff.
It's gonna definitely be more prevalent in the U.S. I feel like very soon. Like, I recently got a placement that's about to drop with Young Deji. He's like part of the Taylor gang, and so like even just to hear someone from Houston, you know what I'm saying, like on an Afrobeat was just fire, because like he is Nigerian but he's from Houston. You know what I'm saying? So for a Texas artist to have, you know what I'm saying, an Afrobeat, and he's Wiz Khalifa's artist at that, like. the push behind that and stuff, I think will be dope. Maybe it's a little Afro beats out of Texas, because I feel like a lot of producers don't produce Afro beats out here. So to be able to tap into that market is definitely.
I feel silly because I don't know what that is.
And Texas needs to be back on the map with these musicians.
I need to hear it because I don't know what that is.
So like, have you heard what song?
Like Burner Boy?
Yeah, Burner Boy.
How does that go? Like, how does the beat? Like, what type of beat?
That's something
because
you
I
got
hope
to
y'all
do your
not
own
saying
research.
Afro beats and then it really be like some type of Caribbean.
It is like it is kind of like
I listen to Caribbean
it does
music
sound
too,
a little
so
bit
I'm
like
about to say,
Caribbean, but it has
is this
like its
dance
own.
hall. An extend
like there's rappers
like
like
from that?
you can rap over it, sing over
Remember
it,
this
like
song?
it's like
In the
multi,
mic, yeah,
it's like multi purpose. Is that Olamide?
You know this.
Oh yeah. That song's been on like pretty popular. I heard it on the radio.
That's like Afro.
Yeah, it's
That's
Afrobeat.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
I probably could
Shout
not
out
get
Burner
on
Boy.
that.
That's my jam. Boy.
But that's pretty hard.
Yeah, now for sure. So we gonna wrap up. Did you all have another question, or are we good?
I got one.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Let's go.
Do you still have connections with the commercial real estate people? At least one good one.
I have one.
One.
Yeah,
We-
she's
we-
fire.
We got a link because
Okay.
commercial, multifamily. That's what I'm trying to get into.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You told me about this last year
Yes.
because we talked about it
Yes.
for a few minutes
Yes.
in the hallway where there were too many people.
Yeah. Yes. My mind is always on real estate. I'm like.
But shout out to HLG, y'all. We've been in here. This is Get Smacked. I'm your host, Eli
Let's go.
Smackz. This has been powered by Empowered Legends Inspired Artists
We
Collective.
live, baby.
The
Panic in the
nonprofit
building.
I Am That 2%. We've been in here lit. We got DreamCon Weekend 2022 going on this
Hey,
weekend.
shout out to
Pull up.
RDC, by the way.
Yeah. pull
Shout
up.
out to all my boys.
Nah, for real. Shout out.
What's the
RDC.
RTC Global names? Mark, Dylan, Ben, Des, John, Leland, Af,
Appreciate
Don't
the
forget
interview.
John.
and my HLG guys. By the way, I love all y'all niggas. Pause.
Appreciate you. Much love.
I love all y'all niggas. This is
We love you
fucking lit.
back, no homo.
Shout out to Chance. Shout out my camera guy in the back. You know what I'm saying?
And a
Pretty
special
lit.
shout out to Eli for real.
Yeah.
For doing
And a
this.
special shout out to Eli.
Appreciate
Hey, be
y'all.
sure to
Appreciate
follow
it.
her. We gonna plug her in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, y'all
All
drop
that.
y'all's Instagrams real quick for everybody.
Oh, what's up, y'all, man? It's your boy CP. You feel me? Follow me on Instagram at HLG_CP the Kid. We gonna go out here get that content, or we gonna die trying.
Drop you.
All right, that was
What the
nice.
fuck was that, currency?
That was nice.
That a
supposed to be 50
currency?
cent.
I said 50. I can't follow that up like that. But
Boy,
real
that
marks. Real marks on IG. Real marks on every platform. TikTok.
How many
everything.
X's?
Two.
So RE.
He got rid of the third one, by the way. He a
I
changed
did.
man.
I think
I
he
did.
had a third one.
He used to.
I had a third.
He ain't that same man.
You know what I'm saying? I had to
Triple
change a
X.
little bit.
They had to take him off of Google.
Yeah.
He paid for that boy nasty.
Yes, sir.
Really have to get that
It's,
OnlyFans out of that
it's
boy.
spelled how it
Nasty.
sounds. Real REAL Marks MARX X 2 X's.
He should throw that third one back in there. Tell that nigga.
All right, what's up, Panic? What's
For the
your
streets.
Instagram?
24 hours of panic. The reason why, because we produce songs in 24 hours and shoot videos in 24 hours. So,
Hey,
Let's get it. Promotion.
what's yours?
Yeah, just real simple. HLG_Ray. There it is.
HLG_Ray. What's
Yeah.
up?
Griff Versace_420. That's GRIFFERSACE.
Such a complicated. You mean Griffer face?
All right, y'all. This has been Get Smacked episode 5, and we out.
let's go. Much
All
love.
right.
Hey, hey, spin,
I want to make a song.
Is this the beat you made?
spin,
Why ain't your plug
They
in at the
getting dizzy
beginning?
again. Spin,
No, she played it at the beginning.
I'll start it over.
Oh, okay. There it
Hey.
is. I guess I wasn't paying attention. That was
hey,
me.
Yeah.
spin,
We done, y'all.
spin.
Hey.
It's pretty nice. Y'all got a nice ass setup in here.
Spin, they getting dizzy again. Spin, go run that show again. Win,
Hey, y'all say goodbye to the camera.
fives and tens. Go get the men. Them send headshot. We tryna go get it on. Them handing out they hand. We ain't never seen long. We tryna rock with it. Tryna roll with it. We tryna get it and stack it up till we bring we all it. I'm tryna knock it out. I'm tryna drive so big. I'm tryna knock it out. Better speak twice, speak on my name. With the reaper, you playing games. Speak clean, but stay in your lane. I'ma turn up a few, press a little button. Ain't talking about pussy when I'm saying cut it. Love on my niggas, I treat them like cousins. I go hit it up, it's a rose, it's a dozen. She on that mud, moving slow. Sits up and down, there you go. Can't be right around with them little they gon' spin.
I ain't got no hair on my chest ever. I ain't gonna never get no hair on my chest. It's gonna be buried.
It's because you a toddler.
Exactly.
It's way past
You
your
need to use the baby hair formula looking now.
You ain't taking no like coat hangers.
cocaine.
I said coat hangers. Wait, I thought
We gonna be taking it all up. Can I smoke now, CB?
Nah.
No, I'm talking about before y'all niggas fuck around.
You do the fire now?